Okay, let's try and finish this off, shall we? Tea was lovely. Thanks for asking. Wait. Still a little bit irritated about that last match. But that's going to happen. Sometimes you're just going to draw the wrong side of your deck, you know? You can't do a lot if you've just got the wrong cards. Get off to a weak start and you just get run over. Those games happen in any card game, really. Still, you can only imagine if they keep this 12 win format, how tough it's going to be to get 12 wins. When, you know, like every now and then, you're just going to draw complete rubbish and it's really not going to be up to you. So you're going to have really tough battles against great players. Combined with... Oh, man. I mean, I like... Double Apothecary seems a bit crazy. Knowing that we're going into Apothecary, it can be a bit aggressive, though.
We are Ultramarines!
Ready, my legions. A glorious victory will be mine.
Okay.
Yeah!
We can definitely Hive Factory and go into it. Or we could just Scout, you know, like similar. Intercessor, Scout, also fine.
Not a single soul left behind.
So we actually need Pelixis to get healed here. Is that correct?
Yeah!
When you get 2 heals, either way we get a Pelixis. It's more that if he reanimates again, then we're in trouble. The reanimation would cost energy, though. It costs too much energy, I think. But there's a lot of RNG in this. I'm not super comfortable about our decision to play a board that is so incredibly RNG focused. This guy's just crazy, though. Okay, is it just Chaplain?
Yeah! Trust in the Emperor at the hour of battle!
Taking cover. Enemies in range.
I didn't appreciate the Chaplain makes you stronger, but it doesn't actually increase your health or anything. So it's still quite easy to ping your stuff off. That's a bit frustrating.
Target acquired.
Oh man, do we just... I mean, we can Intercessor, Master of the Fleet.
For the Imperium! For the Imperium!
Not quite what we wanted. I mean, a Scythe run isn't going to do it for them, right? Yeah. Oh, I probably should have attacked with this. I should have just accepted that. Against Imatech, I'd have definitely, of course, done it, because otherwise it would have just been picked off.
Target acquired.
Is there any more efficient way of doing this? So do we just need to start aggressively going from Mulligan for cheap units? It seems to help us a lot in the early game. You know, an incredible amount, honestly. I think the Chaplain at this point is quite garbage. But Polixus offers something. As soon as it hits the board, it's going to offer something. So I think we actually get rid of the Chaplain as well.
We will not fail! We are Ultramarines!
From the eye of terror we shall bring no mercy.
So, I mean, Hellblaster or Scout Aerial is kind of
I serve
the options, right?
gods.
Okay. I mean, Octavio also kind of works, but we probably want to save it for something else. I mean, I'm happy to take the damage, right? So Octavio probably isn't doing an amazing amount.
Taking cover. Enemies in range.
Yeah!
And this means that he has to use Abaddon to destroy the Scout. Which, you can kind of argue is just wasting Abaddon's turn, which is fantastic.
Blood for the blood god!
It's kind of frustrating that that's the answer. I mean, it means we've got nothing. We could Octavio, and that way we would have pressure. It's not fantastic, though.
Hold positions. We strike soon.
Yeah!
Was that really necessary? Probably not, actually. Yeah, I could have still done Master of the Fleet. It'd have done an extra damage to Abaddon. We'd have had one less body on the board. And it's more a matter of,
It's already mine.
like, he can't hit both the Reaver and the Octavio. He can only hit one or the other. Which means I feel pretty confident in our ability to actually get rid of, whatever they put on the board. And it does look like Hellblaster thingy, doesn't it? Marshal of the Fleet. This isn't like crazy amazing, is it? But it leads into quite a legitimate, you know, Sergeant Talion. We won't get the Codex, which sucks.
Not a single soul left behind.
And now we've got really solid options. Even if they flood the board, I think Impulsor isn't bad.
Skull is already mine.
And it could be amazing.
Is it their weaknesses to prevail? Yeah.
So we lose now if we just lose in tempo. If they start slamming like big bodies on the ground, I think that's how we get scared. But that is going to be really hard.
Cannot save you.
Oh man. I mean, of course, we want to use Master of the Fleet so we can Talion. But we can only really do that with Hero's Respite, which sucks. Okay. I messed that up, didn't I? Because this gives you ranged attack anyway. We still do need to hit the sniper though, so...
Yeah.
That is too much value, I think. We can't turn it down. So what do we have? 7.
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath. Yeah.
I take what is mine.
Only because it's the AI. That's clearly BM, you know, in other situations. But I've always wanted to use Retribution. I don't get to use it a lot. Oh man, one match against a human opponent And we just drew bad, and it's just frustrating. You know, of course you really want to win those matches against human opponents, because they're, you know, kind of like the true test of your deck. And now it's disappointing, of course. Because, I mean, I absolutely am not going to concede in any way that they had anything remotely as good as what we had. Oh, I think Pelixis does something, doesn't it? So it's hard to get rid of.
We will not fail! We are Ultramarines!
I will reshape this galaxy into a place of order and unity.
Hellblast is kind of hard to justify, isn't it? Oh, but he did attack the wrong way round, so I suppose we should just be thankful for small mercies. Oh, this is fantastic for us then. Although he should be at 39. That's the only thing, right? So, Pelixis.
Not a single soul left behind.
Yeah!
That seems a bit too strong, doesn't it? That seems way too strong. So you are attacking Pelixis? No. You're just pinging him for no reason then. That's a bit strange. Okay, well, I mean, we absolutely have to hit Codex now, so...
Death won't take me without a fight.
Whoa. But we go straight into stun, don't we? So...
You're not ready to take on a foe like me.
Yeah, and that's going to keep happening. That Judica is going to be really, really annoying. Elimination protocol isn't until 7 either, is it?
Multiple targets on site.
Oh, that's terrible for you. That's really, really bad, isn't it? So before we do anything else, should we do this? Because then Pelixis might get the heal on it.
Not a single soul left behind.
Yeah!
Yeah. Oh, it's not elimination, it's methodical destruction. I don't know the names of all the cards all the time, of course. Sometimes it kind of slips my mind. Oh my god. I don't actually want to do anything, but we have to trigger Pelixis. Telion is just too much of a commitment. I really don't want to do that.
Needed their weaknesses to prevail. Yeah!
Oh Christ. We could just shoot it. It really is that simple. We could just shoot it. I mean, it's just a waste of the Inceptor Sergeant, but we don't have anything else. So, oh man, I really want to establish.
They'll be dead before they see me coming.
What's the most efficient way to do this?
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Hold positions. We strike soon.
Yeah!
Moving into optimal firing position. I remember.
That's not going to work, is it? Oh man. It's not really exciting either. This is a tough one. We can scout. I just think that's a waste.
Ready your jump packs? We strike now.
We can still scout Master of the Fleet. That could be okay. Oh man, it just kind of sucks, doesn't it? No, 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 no.
Yeah!
Oh, I could have just blasted everything. I'm so silly. Oh, whatever. Yeah, it won't come back in time, will it? So, that's okay. We killed the right one. Oh. Well, that made the whole thing a lot easier, didn't it? We seem to have it anyway, but, you know, now... It was definitely getting scary, right? It was definitely getting really scary. It was clear that they had, you know, an end game that was a lot bigger than ours. They had, you know, big pieces. It wouldn't have surprised me if they put down a monolith at the end, if we'd made it to turn 10. It seemed like that sort of deck. They definitely had things in their hand that they hadn't been able to play, you feel. They had just been stuck there because they cost too much. And they were just going to start putting like big monster after big monster after big monster. Teleon is so good, it's hard to... But it just seems like we do a lot better when we just aggressively look for the bottom side of our deck.
We are Ultramarines!
Ready, my legions.
Yeah, the relentless march.
Victory will be mine. For the Imperium!
I actually forgot about that. Maybe the intercessor wasn't such a great idea.
Yeah!
Oops. This is weird. Why are you attacking me? I don't know. I mean, who can understand the AI, right? It's always going to be a complicated situation.
Not a single soul left behind.
Yeah!
Oh man, of course you want to put this down, so...
Not a single soul left behind.
Yeah!
We're really setting ourselves up for a scythe, though. This is really going to suck.
Enemies in reach.
Laws of the Necrontyr, you will be judged.
Yeah!
Draw your blade for the Primarch! Raise your shield for humanity!
That sucks a bit, doesn't it? We're kind of just trying to set up like a really big Knights of Macragge, right? I mean, this is going on... Actually, it's probably going on you. That's kind of surprising, but I think...
Hold positions! We strike soon!
Yeah!
all units in place. So they could bring a unit down. I think that's kind of silly though, isn't it? I think that's not going to happen. So we do have a Knights of Macragge finisher, kind of.
I am eternal. I am death.
Wow. Mostly what we seem to have learnt from this draft is just a general tier list of the finishers within Ultramarines. Some stuff is a lot better than other stuff. And, you know, that one that procs Codex abilities seems to be incredible. Really, really good. Oh, excuse me. So this is too heavy. Pelixus, probably a big deal. Apparently our deck is still too heavy. I mean, just over and over and over again, we're getting stuff that's too heavy. Because of Pelixus, we win the race, kind of.
Yes, boss.
Oh, I thought we won the race. Now I'm actually really scared. Now I'm not sure what to do.
Hold positions. We strike soon.
Yeah.
You can outrun me.
Oh, we got very, very lucky there, didn't we? That's ridiculous. Oh man, because of the value Pelixus offers, it's hard to see anything beyond this. But it doesn't feel great. We already know what's going to happen, so... Oh, no.
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
Get over here and face me claw.
So this is fantastic.
Ready your jump packs? We strike now.
Yeah.
Said orcs can't fly.
This is tough. We're getting into Will of Gork territory. So it definitely feels a bit uncomfortable, right? This would mean if in Will of
Not ready
Gorks...
to take on a foe like me.
Yeah.
I think we have to attack with this because he's stunned anyway. And if he Will of Gorks, we've just lost so much presence, you know?
Get over here and
How come he's not stunned?
Walker's going. Right now.
Hello? Codex. Oh man, did I do it the other wrong way round? So somehow we stunned the thing that died. I guess we did. Oh wait. No, let's just read this quick. So everyone runs burn decks, it's Ultramarines or Elder. Oh, okay. So Crit Shot isn't very happy. I have no idea what they're complaining about. I know that Orphanal thinks that Necrons is actually the strongest. They think Orican Tombworld Necrons is super strong. And Shrigma Male obviously thinks that Tyranids is pretty good. Because they keep playing that. I don't think we can keep Codex Discipline. It's the cherry on top. It's not the actual meal, is it? This is really... I mean, this is probably about as good as we can hope for without being unreasonable.
Action, boys.
The deck's a bit too heavy not to have something in our hands that we can't really use. Wow. They're playing really aggressive, I don't understand why. Double Pelixis. Man, that's...
Soul left behind.
There we go. So it would take everything they've got on the board to destroy our Intercessor.
Feels like it's hot.
Now I'm just confused.
Yeah. Soul left behind.
Oh. You really missed the Pelixis twice. Yeah, now I feel like we have to do this. Just to create value. Otherwise we're kind of stuck. Oh man, the only good thing about that is at least it's out of his hand. That's all we can really say. At least we managed to get it out of his hand. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Definitely.
You're not ready to take on a foe like me.
Looks are the best at scrapping.
There's so many ways of destroying this. Just the veteran on its own is fine, right? Like, there's nothing... It does create a Vanguard, which I don't really like. We could use absolutely everything else.
Yeah.
Draw your blade for the Primarch! Raise your shield for humanity!
Yeah, I don't know what to think of that.
I'm stuck inside this thing, and that makes me mad!
Oh, whatever. This has been a very kind of depressing draft, hasn't it? Oh, see? Orphanal's already talking about it, I think. No, not at all. Almost. You also have Orcs, Green Tide Zoo, Necrons, Oricon Control, Chaos Frenzy, Skins, Shenanigans. Okay, so it's basically everything then. Okay, that's a nice way of putting it, but holy hell, what a whinge bag. Everyone's just playing burn. I mean, it's just... I knew Orphanal was going to say something. So, in that respect, you know, called it. I haven't really enjoyed this draft at all. I don't know... I don't know if we're playing Ultramarines, but we're not playing like a super interesting Ultramarines deck. It just feels like we're just, you know, hitting stuff on curve. That's mostly it. We're just playing to curve. We've learned a little bit about Mulligan, and we've learned a little bit about Ultramarines finishers. It hasn't been a waste of time. Maybe it's just that I've been at work for 8 hours, and I just feel a little bit tired, you know, like kind of deflated or something.
We will not fail. We are Ultramarines.
We bring death from above, as Cain's spear did before.
Oh, yeah. Man, that's really irritating, isn't it? This makes... I mean, this would just then die, wouldn't it? They would literally just... Oh, that sucks. What do I even... Do I just march with the fleet then? But then they get a Waystone. I don't know what their deck is. Is it Shuriken? You'd think it's Shuriken with him. This would at least put something on the board. But, oh, it's just such a waste. I really don't want to...
We need to move now.
That's a great card too. Does it actually cost 3, or did I not see that? Oh, it does cost 3, but it's still such a great card. Really, really good card. Man, I feel like we need to take the opportunity to put Hellblaster down if we can. Especially because you imagine they're going to be spamming the board. Psh, this is tough. This just isn't... much, is it? This is literally the only time that we can use it, so...
Taking the shot.
Yeah.
No, because of the discount, I think we're the control side of this matchup. So we'll wait.
I am the bloodied blade of Cain.
Oh my god. That's broken. That's stupid. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. I mean... That's not actually horrible, is it?
Hold positions. We strike soon.
Anything else that I should know? Fly in flank. Did you get this from a summon? No. I was about to lose my mind there.
One strike is all I need.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can get a strong Primaris Impulsor here, a really clean one, I think we're looking good, aren't we? This is a massive issue. They didn't do anything. That's crazy. So you're just going to give this to us then?
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
Okay, I really do need to attack with this then.
Yeah. Spear of Cain.
Oh my goodness, are you serious? So it does look kind of like we're just going to try and blind them. Telion, oh man, Telion looks good though. I was just going to blind them though. Is there any way of... I mean, the problem is that if we blind them, Telion is then going to kind of make that useless, isn't it? No, I think we still have to do it.
It is their weaknesses to prevail.
Hold positions. We strike soon.
Yeah.
I don't think Eldar have any instant way of dealing with all of this at once. All these rally effects are peeing me off though. Really, really irritating me. Wow.
Not a single soul left behind.
That does kind of make sense actually. Yeah, just because now that it's got 8 shooting, they have to kill it. But that would take too much, I think. Whoa. Oh, the AI is playing like trash today, isn't it? Right, that was actually... that was actually a mess. Let's be honest here. That was very, very boring. The whole run was boring. Our only human match. We had one human match. And that was crap as well. Wow. Really anticlimactic. Is this what it's going to feel like playing after work? I hope not. But maybe it's just going to be the truth that it's on the weekends when we, you know, when we're nice and fresh, that we can really start experimenting and trying new stuff. I still love the game. I'm still going to play it loads and loads and loads. But I guess just when I'm tired, it takes energy to enjoy something sometimes, doesn't it?